to be not really important to them.
Die Mauer is the wall. This is the Holocaust Memorial. There's no names on these. They're all representing assorted groups of people that were exterminated during the war. Here we are at the Brandenburg Gate on Pariser Platz, and the buildings that we just came through are all the newer ones that were built on the east side. So we are on the east side of the Brandenburg Gate. At the Olympic Stadium, which is in the western, southern portion of Berlin. This was built for the 1926 Olympics. In the Olympic Stadium, this is the Reichstag building. If you look up at the top, you'll see that it has a glass dome. It's sort of symbolic of visibility in government. There's Humboldt University, Berlin Cathedral, Schedwig's Catholic Church, and Humboldt University Law School. Here we are in the square on Pergamon Island, looking at the concert hall with a statue of the famous author Friedrich Schiller. And here is the French cathedral to the side. And this side is the German cathedral, commissioned by Frederick the Great. These are carpets in the Islamic section of the museum. So this is the Pergamon Museum, and it highlights all the architectural finds from the area that's now called Turkey that were found by German archaeologists. And these buildings all make up the Pergamon Museum. And this is Charlottenburg Palace. Charlottenburg is actually almost like a suburb of Berlin, with lots of nice houses, very nice area. And these are the Charlottenburg Gardens. They're Baroque at the beginning. and their English gardens down there. And the River Spray cruise. It's a beautiful view of the Berliner Dom.
Eine Freifläche ermöglicht uns die Sicht bis zum Klinkerbau der Friedrichswerderschen Kirche. Daneben ist das historische Gebäude des früheren Reichspräsidentenpalais. Heute Sitz der Deutschen Parlamentarischen Gesellschaften. Der Neubau rechts mit zum Wasser gewandter Freitreppe ist nach der früheren Reichstagsabgeordneten.
On the square in front of the Berliner Dom, about 4:30 in the afternoon, in front of the museum. The pockmarks that you see in these pillars were caused by the battle for Berlin, as the German soldiers put up a last fight as the Russians were taking over this quarter of the city. This is the Hof, the center building, and next to it is the Hofkirche, Hof Church, and that's the Alte Wache, the watch area. And then over here is Dresden's Semperoper, which is the famous opera. And this shows the timeline of history in Dresden, all painted in a mural a block long.
It was a very nice place, even back 18th century begin, it was the time.
We are in the Altmarkt, and they're having the Herbstfest, Fall Festival. And we're right in front of the famous Altmarkt Keller. We are on the Bühlische Terrasse, overlooking the Elbe River. To the right are the library and some art buildings. Across the street are some government buildings and the city hall, and several bridges that are reminiscent of Florence. And then you look back on the rest of the cathedral. Beautiful. Area is the square in front of the Zwinger Palace. which was the palace of the rulers here in Dresden. This is the entrance to the pond. And that is the bell tower. This is Prague at 7:30 at night.
What a beautiful place! And he said, "Well, what a beautiful place! Like
and here's a mini Eiffel Tower." This is St. Vitus Cathedral. We're at the castle grounds. Presidential Palace. This is St. Vitus Cathedral. This is the exterior, main entrance of St. Vitus Church. It is a mammoth church and just has so many relics inside.
There is, in the left, the alchemist laboratorium in the end. There are some houses of the guards, of the people who used to live here once.
We are on the Charles Bridge looking at the Vltava River. Some people have their wedding pictures taken here. This is the end of the bridge. And looking back over the bridge and back to the town.
Cafe of Prague.
We are in Pariser Square, the market square. And we're surrounded by people who want to see the little glockenspiel that goes off soon.
But this is 15th century and Munich and somewhere.
That's not the end.